Welcome back to the another episode of Pana Adventures. This is the final chapter of our journey to Rig-e Jenn. Before we turn our wheel toward home, let's look back at how this adventure began. Our story started at Choopanan, where off-road vehicles gathered at the edge of the desert. From the very beginning, we knew this wouldn't be an easy trip. Rig-e Jenn is not a place you simply pass through. It asks questions and it expects respect. In the first episode, we crossed endless dunes, dealt with the blistering daytime heat, and learned how quickly the desert can change the situation. We listened to our marshal, drove carefully, and relied on teamwork more than horsepower. Along the way, the desert tested our preparation. A fuel pump fuse burned under extreme heat, bringing one of our vehicles to a sudden stop. A small part but a powerful reminder that in desert, preparation is survival. We reached Doba, a protected natural area. We respected its boundaries, choosing observation over entry, and learning that real adventure also means knowing when not to cross the line. Night in Rig-e Jenn were quiet, calm, and unforgettable. Under a sky full of stars, legends and stories felt closer, and the desert showed in a peaceful sight. In later episodes, vehicles became stuck in the soft sand. Recoveries were slow, patient, and done together. Shovels instead of the tow ropes. Communication instead of panic. Every recovery made the group stronger. Now in the final episode, the direction changes. We begin our return journey, moving out of Rig-e Jenn toward Choopanan and then Anarak.
Anybody slumming? No?
Nope.
موسنگی کردی؟
Extremely hot. Unbearable. $57. And it's the end of October. I think so. This is a big drop. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't like that. You said that was
The dunes slowly become smaller, the sand firmer, and with every kilometer, the desert releases its grip. Leaving Rig-e Jenn doesn't feel like escaping. It feels like being allowed to go. The desert gave us challenges, lessons, and moments we will carry long after the tracks disappear. And we reach the edge of the desert and head toward of Anarak. One thing is clear. Rig-e Jenn doesn't need myths to be powerful. It speaks through silence, through patience, and through respect. This may be final episode, but it's not the end of the journey.
Oh, you're coming?
Yeah, come on. The boys are down there, they stuck, but some of them they are very right on the top, and you can see them there. Susan's coming out. The car is pure hot. Both of the fans are working full force. Beautiful Rig-e Jenn. Beautiful Rig-e Jenn. One of the most mysterious Iranian desert, which is cursed. The spirits would get you, and Jenn would come and haunt you. Mehtar's on the top. He's ordering, why you're not coming, why you're not coming. But the boys are down there, they're stuck. Temperature, I think, is more than 45 degrees on its own. What time is it? What time is it, Susan? What time is it?
10:56
10
a.m.
o'clock in the morning, and it's 45 degrees in the autumn. Summertime is impossible. Anybody comes here, summertime. It's total death. The boys on top. Susan. Hello, Susan. The Kaluti crashed on me. Yeah.
Ready? Get set.
Somebody get. I'm sorry, somebody. کسی گیر کرد پایین؟
یه کوچیک الان میای.
The car was finally free. No pulling, no rush, just patience, shovels and teamwork. Moments like these remind you why you never travel alone in the desert.
I can feel the tension leaving already.
Yeah, once the car moves again, everything feels lighter.
But even the desert looks calmer.
It always does, after it reminds you who's in charge.
دستیش کن رو M1 را بیفت رو جلو. عقب بگی برو پایین یه جایی دوباره شروع کن.
Right this way. Oh, cause that guy never gets stuck on that one. Great.
Susan, is that in the park?
I hope so.
Check, is that in the park? No, when the fan goes off. یکی بگه که مهداد بهش بگو اونجا بیاد پایین. Can you give me a radio? مهداد بهش بگو اونجا بیاد پایین.
It's so quiet up here.
Yeah, once you stop the engine, the desert changed completely.
You don't even hear the cars anymore. Just wind, us and the jinn.
That's why I like waiting at the top. You got to breathe.
Look at our tire marks. They already look old.
The desert erases everything fast. Like we were never here.
It's kind of humbling though. Oh look, the cars are coming. I see one.
Good. We never rushed this part.
Standing here makes all the hard driving feel really worth it.
Yeah. The fear disappears up here.
Yeah, for now.
اومدی؟ بله بله.
I know. Here?
جا نداره گشت در این جلوش بکشمش.
They come from there?
رو عقب بکشی اگه خودم بکشی. اگه نیازه بیام. چیش اسمش بود یادم.
آقای احمدی. Every June looks impossible until you are standing on top of it.
Yeah, that's a good life lesson.
The desert teaches better than people. آره اونجا رو بگو آتشو بگی بیا بالا.
محمد میرزایی. بله. میای جلو یه دقیقه سری.
Susan, put the car off. Put the car off.
You know what now? I see Mr. How easy it's done.
Yeah.
Now I'm not even keep come to the desert. You know, I love how the sand moves like water.
And yet, it can stop the car completely.
True, soft but powerful. Oh look, here they come.
One by one, just how it should be.
You know, I'm glad we wait for everyone.
Out here, no one gets left behind. On the dunes, waiting is not wasted time. It's part of the journey.
محمد داری میری پایین. آره برگردون تو.
Do I go up here?
I know it's a really bad place to stop.
برو دیگه بعد بری. بده شاگرد.
Try and see. Coburn Method was safe.
Method away.
I know, but Coburn he was.
ازت من بیان تا میسم کارش انجام بده.
And then
حالا باشید صاف خطط شاگرد زد میکنم.
پمپ بنزین سوخته بود؟
نه فیوزش سوخت خدا
فیوزش
من گفتم پمپ بنزینه و من خداشه همه اینا رو یه دونه میارم با خودم. یه پمپ بنزین میارم، پلوس میارم، روغن میارم، روغن گیربکس میارم.
دیسی صفحه میاره؟
نه دیگه ما نداریم دیگه، میگم دیگه اتوماتیکه.
مرداد رفت؟
آره مرداد رفت.
کسی دیگه هم بیاد یا نه؟ یا کیه؟ ارفان جویی؟ جای من قشنگ جای خود من بایستا بس رو ببینم راه میفتم بعد من میرم پایین ازت فیلم بگیرم ما بیایم یا نه؟ بیایم فرما اون تایی دسته چی شد؟
همه اینجا
بیاین دیگه همه بیاین ارفان جان من برم؟
But Rig-e Jenn isn't finished yet. One last wall of sand stands between us and the way out.
and it's a big one.
Yeah, last serious climb.
You say that like it's comforting. I don't like this hill. The heat. Oh, maybe you're better letting it come in here though. It's coming out the engine, isn't
It's the
it?
lowest.
I know, but at least it's
supposed to be a cold day.
it's burning. But is it not good because it's coming
Yeah,
out
but
from the...
if you put it in a high. But the fan is strong.
That's the kind of heat we needed during the night.
Is that better now? Low gear, steady throttle. We've done harder. Momentum matters here. Not speed, not power. Just commitment and control.
Okay, this one looks like it's gonna scare me.
Me too. That's why we respect it.
پشت پرام کسی را افتاد؟
Is this a joke?
نه متافه نه نیفتادنش.
Look at this hill that we need to go down. Can you see the cars? I'm not sure. You see the dots down there?
پشت
Oh.
پرام اگه را افتاد بگو که من جا خالی کنم.
If you have high blood pressure, maybe this isn't for you. You know I don't have high blood pressure, or at least I didn't, but
کدوم سر؟ منو میگی؟
I might well have now. Promise me, Parham, no sudden moves.
No brakes, just engine braking. Going down is often harder than climbing up. One wrong move and gravity takes you.
Parham, don't rush. Don't rush.
We are good. We are good. After the wall, the desert opens up. The dunes soften. The lines become easier to road. This is kind of driving that makes you fall in love with desert. Honestly, go outside and have a look.
I can see it. That's why I'm happily sitting here.
Where am I?
I was just saying if you didn't have high blood pressure,
خاموش کنیم.
leave me in this car in case it fucking
It's in the park, isn't it?
خاموش کنیم. من نمیدونم پرهام یه اطلاع بگیم این پشت سر چه خبره؟ چرا نیومدن تپیدن؟
بچه ها پشت پرهام چه هیچکی نمیاد. اونجا تپیدین مشکل چیه؟
Get back in the car in case it goes.
It won't.
I'm getting out.
میسم صدامونو داری
Put the
میسم؟
car off.
راه میفتیم بنزین زدیم. چند تا ماشینید اون وقت؟
ها
2 تا داداش 2 تا ما آخری هم داریم میاد.
چیه؟
You know the step? It's buried in the sand.
I know this side as well.
میسم
I know that's why I say it won't go down.
Well, it's not quite as bad as.
Look at these ones.
داشتم بنزین میزدم دارم میاد.
What are they?
I don't like being left.
Is it crow? Or what kind of bird are they? Susan, do you see them?
No, behind us, I'm worried if it's swears.
Do you see them?
Vultures?
I don't know.
No.
این دوتا بالا عقابن؟ این جفت پرنده های بالا؟
Eagles? No. Look at how they're flying. Falcon? No, I don't know. Look at their wings. They don't flap.
They
They're
don't.
Searching for food. One each.
But
me,
they're too
you.
small to be eagle.
They're not vultures either because they squawk, don't they,
Hmm.
when they're hunting?
They're trying to, exactly like us, they keep going on and on to go up. Do you see that? They keep going
Look
on
like
and
kites, don't they? The
Uh-huh.
way that they're moving.
See,
Look
they
at
co-
this.
Do you want to come up?
I don't know if I can. See,
No,
that's
it's
the thing,
hard.
Sometimes the sand is hard,
It's
and then
hard.
other times it just goes.
KMC را افتادی؟
Watch it out from.
Doesn't close the door. Watch your ankle, don't break your ankle.
Oh my God.
KMC بیا ما هم اومدیم. بودو بیا سوزن let's go.
حرکت کن تا هم توی فیلم باشی حداقل.
This feels, I don't know, peaceful.
This is a Rig-e Jenn letting us go.
No more surprises.
Never trust that sentence. For 20 minutes, it's just driving. No recovery, no stress, just engines, wind, and endless sand.
نعوذ بالله چشم حسودان که مرد مهر شد ایشان آقاد از سر و داچه بشون باشد کن مثل عقرب پیش زمانشان نعوذ بالله چشم حسودان که مرد مهر شد ایشان آقاد از سر و داچه بشون باشد کن مثل عقرب پیش زمان آقاد از سر و داچه بشون باشد کن مثل عقرب ریش زبان شد
Upstairs, watch it.
So now we're going over here, up and down, I think. Yeah. The sand is so deep, half the time it's just taking you where it wants. Which is
حرکته ماما
empty. Will that lid fit it? I've lost the lid. It blew up in there. I don't know where it went.
Where is it?
Because the juice is gassy.
Does it go?
It's gone? No.
Where did it go?
I don't know.
آمیکا تو با عشق است.
The jinns feel different now.
Yeah, softer, like the desert is relaxing.
Maybe it's saying goodbye.
Rig-e Jenn has always been stories.
Jinn, lost travellers, voices in the wind.
People need explanations for what they couldn't understand.
After everything we saw and what happened with the car, I get why legends exist.
Me too. Out here, imagination fills the silence.
Do you think the desert really does keep secrets?
I think it keeps memories and it decides what to give back.
And just watch me, if you go near the edge.
You're always going to get stuck.
No, but see if you go near the edge to pull in again, you see, in case you go right over. See, you need to turn. You see? It must be a drop. At least nothing strange happened today.
Yeah,
Yet, it still feels mysterious.
that's a Rig-e Jenn.
پشت منو می‌بینی؟
Not scary, just unknown.
Maybe the real Jinn is the desert itself.
Endless, unpredictable, powerful.
Somebody's went up that way. tyre tracks are, you see? No, look. Okay, go down again. I'll show you. These ones, look, there's these ones. They went straight.
اینجا دیگه خیلی کوبیده شده.
See? Here, look.
از راه دیگه نمیشه نه؟
Somebody's went. Wait, look at me. Oh, okay. Somebody's went that way. Can you see the tracks? Glad we're leaving it peacefully.
That means we respected her.
Yeah, no rushing, no fighting it.
Exactly. The desert always wins. You just learn how to pass through.
I'll remember Rig-e Jenn as a place of patience
And a teamwork.
and good stories.
Especially good stories. We don't leave the legends behind. We carry them with us as memories, no fears.
The dunes feel so smooth now.
Yeah, like the desert know we are done.
Next stop, adding air to the tyres and cleaning sand from everywhere.
Seats, bags, engine bay. Sand always wins.
That's when you know the trip is really ending.
True. Air compressor sound mean back to reality.
You know, last night in Dubai was unforgettable.
We're sleeping in tent. Total silence.
And that sky,
Full of stars.
the shooting stars, you know, I didn't even make wishes. I just watched.
Sometimes watching is enough.
Moments like that make the hard driving worth it.
Exactly. That's why we come here.
You'll come back again, huh?
Absolutely. But from different routes.
Rig-e Jenn from another side.
7 days.
Rig-e Jenn, jammed up, and coming out from Zavare.
That would be real expedition.
It's a shame though, we can't bring the dogs. No Coco, no Belfie.
Yeah. They would feel sick after the first hour.
Yeah, too much car movement for them.
Some trips are just not pet friendly.
We were really lucky with the weather.
Very lucky.
You know, people forget the desert isn't always friendly.
Sandstorms can come out of nowhere.
And rain. People think rain is harmless here.
But rain turns sand into a mud.
Yet the dunes become heavy and sticky, and then suddenly driving is so dangerous.
Traction disappears, routes vanish.
That's when the desert changes its face.
That's why respect and timing matter.
The wind is getting stronger.
Yeah, you can feel it before you see it.
The air feels heavy.
That's usually the warning.
People think sandstorms are dramatic, like in movies.
In reality, they're quiet at first.
The horizon disappears slowly.
And then you realize you can't see landmarks anymore.
That's right, visibility drops real fast.
That's when driving becomes risky.
What would we do if this turns into like a real storm?
We stop.
What, completely?
Yes. Park facing the wind, engine running only if needed.
And just wait it out?
Always wait. The desert decides when you move again.
Although sandstorms don't last forever, but panic makes them dangerous.
Exactly.
It's amazing how fast the desert can change.
That's why it deserves respect.
Yep, 1 minute calm, the next minute chaos.
That's the Rig-e Jenn.
This is why people tell stories about Rig-e Jenn and spirits.
Because when nature moves like this, it feels alive.
I'm glad we're prepared.
Preparation turns fear into patience.
The wind is calming down.
Yeah, it's letting us pass. In the desert, the storm doesn't chase you. It waits to see how you react.
The desert gives beauty only if you listen.
And only if you know when to leave.
Well, I'm glad we're finishing this trip safely.
Me too. I'm very tired.
So, let's air up, clean the car, and say goodbye.
Not goodbye.
Oh, just until next time.
The desert doesn't belong to us. We are only guests for a short time.
I love Iran. Really, Iran and Scotland are two of the most beautiful countries in the world, in my opinion. And they also have the best people. I'm not biased, or maybe I am. We're actually very alike. Scots and Iranians are very sociable. We like to party. They like to have fun. They like to spend time with friends. And family is very important. So yeah, we're very alike. We're now at the exit, almost at the exit of the desert. Now everyone is putting the air back in their tyres, and then we'll all go our separate ways. Although I think most of them are Tehran bound like us. I think some people are Isfahan, and I think another couple are from Kerman. We'll get the air in the tyres and then go to the services and sort of wash down, try and get rid of some sand. We're going to cook some kebab and make some wraps for the journey home. I think we have about 5 hours journey, all going to plan as long as the car doesn't cause any problems, fingers crossed. And then back home to the boys and the doggies and work and chores and real life again until next weekend. If you ever get the chance to come to the desert in Iran, any desert, really do it. Just make sure you bring lots of people, lots of cars, lots of supplies, sun cream, and furry clothes for night time. Hopefully next weekend, which is Halloween, we'll go to the desert or somewhere again. I think there's a Halloween rave in the desert next week, but I'm too old for that. Anyway, homeward bound. Thank you so much for joining us at Pana Adventures, and we'll see you next weekend. Please remember to subscribe, like and comment. Love you guys. Bye.
Every journey ends somewhere. For us, this one ends right here, where sand meets asphalt.
It feels strange to leave the jinns behind.
Yeah, after days in the desert, the road feels different. This is where we say goodbye.
Friends from Tehran, friends from other cities.
Trips like these are never about places. They are about people. We came here from different cities, different routes, but we share the same desert.
Drive safe.
Until the next adventure. Some friend tours toward Tehran. Others return to their own cities. And slowly the convoy becomes smaller.
Listen to that sound.
No more sand, just road.
I'll miss the silence of the desert.
Me too, but home is waiting. The desert stays behind us, but its lessons travel with us.
Patience,
Respect
teamwork.
and knowing when to stop and when to move. If you watched this far, thank you for traveling with us. Your time matters.
If you enjoyed this journey, please subscribe to the channel.
More overlanding, more deserts, more real stories are coming.
And if you think someone would enjoy this adventure,
Please share our videos in a good way with respect.
sharing helps these stories reach people who love to travel, nature, and learning.
We don't chase views, we share experience.
Leave us a comment,
Tell us where you would like us to go next.
and until then,
Drive safe
respect nature.
and keep exploring. Bye.